how did you get involved in negotiation in the first place, as an academic and as a practitioner? I mean, when you were a kid, did you just negotiate an amazing deal like, no vegetables for 3 weeks, or like an A on a test that you really should have gotten a C on and you thought, I have a talent?
I think this came from an early age, but probably on a different basis. My family, as many families, had a number of divisions and people who didn't see eye to eye. And I found myself frequently in the process of trying to work something out that was good for everybody. And my temperament tends to be a fairly calm one, and I tend to be able to conceptualize things as other people see them. And that led to a kind of an interest in why people get crosswise when in fact they could do better by cooperating and understanding each other better. And I didn't use the term negotiation, but I think those elements were present from an early age. I was also pretty analytical, very mathematical at a young age. And if I zoom forward and I think of our own 3 kids when they were young, you might think of having a lot more experience and a lot more knowledge and a lot more money and being physically more powerful as obvious advantages in negotiation. Try your 3-year-old. And very frequently what you discover is, the first thought is that your interest is actually not well served by those supposed assets. And you discover that your 3-year-old is a superb coalitional player going to the other parent rather than you. And I saw this, and for whatever reason, it was much more fascinating than solo pursuits, either analytically, which I started off very mathematical, or moving into other realms.
It reminds me of Tom Schelling, and I can't remember if it's Arms of Influence or Strategy of Conflict, but one of his books, he basically says something like, everything I've learned about conflict and game theory I can draw from raising kids. And that international relations is not so different from a lot of the conflicts and negotiation you have to do at home.
I think you very frequently find that although adults look serious and mature, many times they're much better understood in the way that you understand your kids. If one of your kids wants the purple one and the other wants the orange one and they're getting in some kind of a kerfuffle, it really isn't probably about finding a compromise between those 2 colors, but they're probably hungry and or tired. And that's going to be the resolution more than what presents itself on the surface.